Good evening. How are we doing? Sorry if you heard loads of Windows notification noises, and I don't know if you did, I don't know if you didn't. Having weird problems. I can't get my vertical stream to start, which is bizarre. Had that issue yesterday, and I've swapped out a new graphics card. Not for that reason, I just happened to have, thinking that might help, but it didn't. Just super weird. So I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. Anyway, who have we got in? Adri's in. Is one departing Gatwick? Yes, we're going over to Belfast because I noticed there's a freeware scenery on flightsim.to that's 2024 compatible, so I want to fly over there and check that out because that would be a really cool one to have on the books because I like going in and out of Belfast. So hoping that one can be a bit more of a regular fixture. It just always puts me off going in with the defaults, and I'm too stingy to buy something, basically. But there we go. Bertie, how are you? A new graphics card. Well, new/old graphics card. So it's the old 3070s back in because my 4080 Super is in a box, packed up, ready to go on eBay. We're getting rid of it. We're getting rid of it. Metzi, how are you? Oscar's in as well. Who's in on YouTube? Ryan, Oxley, Philip, Ryan again, Oxley again, Derek, Philip again, Insight, and Deckers. Nice to see you all. This is a nice surprise when I put the PC on. Ideal. Nice to see you all. Nice to see you all. Oscar, you're in 569 next to me. Oh, hello. Not yet, you're not. Why can't I see you? Because I couldn't see you yesterday, Oscar, could I? I'm wondering if that's my VMR file that I've got wrong. Stand by. Custom rules. I've got my fly-by-wire. Oh, I better know what it is, Oscar. It's because you're in the fly-by-wire, aren't you? Oh, there you are. Happy days. That's better. Ignore me. Ignore everything I just said. Jamie, how are you? Ah, man, I hope it stays reasonably light for our trip over. It's starting to get to that time, isn't it? Ah, right. What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? I'm not used to streaming in the evening time. I feel like I'm all like, oh. I've had a day out at like a family attraction and it's just been like super intense all day, and now I'm just like, what the hell just happened? What just happened? That's what I want to know. Okay, so apparently runway 17 is available into Belfast. That's cool. Oh, look out. Bertie's got a new monitor. Got my new monitor ordered today. Checked Amazon. It is on sale for 32% off. Nice. Yeah, you got to do that. You got to do that. Captain, how are you? How many flights am I doing today? I don't know, Oxley, because A, I'm absolutely knackered as it is at the moment. I'll be honest, didn't really fancy going live 10 minutes ago, but I thought I'm going to do it, and I'll get into it, and it'll be fine once I start. I don't know. Depends what time we're at, because there is a bottle of white wine chilling in my fridge. Just saying. Just saying. Apparently my mum brought it up and she was like, I don't drink white wine, do you want it? I was like, hell yeah, give it here. So I'll probably go in and strawpedo that shortly. Right, let's get the aircraft loaded. Which airline? That'll be me. AirNOTT. Oh, we need some volume. It's a bit quiet out here, isn't it? There's another easy coming in. Lovely, lovely. What are my VATSIM tips? Listen, and if you're not sure, ask. Don't just crack on, basically. Doesn't matter how stupid you feel asking, probably should still ask. Always ask, because every time I've messed up, it's usually because I thought, I'm 90% sure of what that meant, I'll just go ahead and do it, so not to cause a fuss, and then you get like a, excuse me, over the radio, and it's like, oh no, and you like shrink to about that big, because you knew when you did it, you were like, I knew, oh god, I knew it was wrong, and I did it anyway. You feel very silly. Or at least I do. Alright, ATSU, let's go, AOC, flight in it. You'll be delighted to hear that I've got my profile set up for the Moser base tonight. Note to self, always make sure the Moser software is running, otherwise your stick won't feel very good. That was a schoolboy error. That's how we ended up with tail strike yesterday. Because that thing pulled back a lot more than I was used to. And it's because it was running on its default profile and not our Phoenix one from V1. Right. Alright, Tricky. Is 2024 better than 2020? Oh, God, that's a question. Probably not yet. Probably not yet. Close. If you imagine, like, when it first came out, obviously, it wasn't as good as 2020. But I was really excited about it. A lot of you were really excited about it, so we dove in and we tried to use it and break it and this and that and all the rest of it. I feel like we're coming to kind of like the thin end of the wedge in terms of its, you know, rough spell. I feel like it's about to, the graph sort of leveling out and we're about to start getting into the good times. That's how I feel anyway. I feel like a large part of that's going to be PMDG, getting their 7.3 in. What we're doing, cost index 60. I need a flight plan. I haven't filed my flight plan. You stupid idiot, file your flight plan. Oh my, how if I could type as well?
Good evening. This way.
But yeah, we are a long way from where we were. Let's put it that way. Cost index 60. Initial climb 32. Whoops. Let's get the OFP.
Good evening.
Oh, who's that? Babylon, thank you for following. Appreciate you. 320. Happy days. Let's get the wind request. Good.
This way.
I'm going to start doing career mode. How is it for everyone? Got to be honest, barely touched it. Barely touched it.
This way.
It's not something that I felt I needed. I think it's really great because the biggest thing with Flight Sim 2020 was that people were excited about it, like, and I'm talking about people that were not simmers. So like, I've got a couple of mates that knew it was coming out, were in no way flight simmers, but they were like, "Hey, that flight sim looks pretty cool, doesn't it?" And then they flew over their house. They did a landing challenge or two, and then they were like, "I don't know what to do," so they stopped playing, and they became non-simmers, which is a shame because had there been a bit more meat on the bone, they could have gotten into it. So I kind of feel like career mode is important for that. Because once you get through it, you might then start to think, oh, what's all this VATSIM stuff I keep hearing about on Facebook and Reddit? And then what's all this virtual airline stuff I keep reading about? And what's this fly-by-wire A320NX I've heard so much about? What's the Phoenix? What's the PMDG? And before you know it, you're a simmer. So career mode is great, I think, to get people in the door in a kind of non-intimidating way, because VATSIM and VAs can be quite intimidating. But, you know, it could be the gateway drug, for want of a better term. ATIS is on Oscar. Where's my pen gone? Information Oscar. Runway news 26 left. QNH is 1020. And then ground on 121.805, which I believe is our good friend Adri. Nice program I found a couple of days ago called Phoenix GSX. It has even more GSX integrations than the regular Phoenix and allows you to use the volume dial for COM1 to adjust your COM volume. Oh, there we go. Look at that. Oh, what's happening here? Has ATIS just been updated? Let's refresh that, shall we? Alright, 121.805.
Line 34 Juliet.
Beeline 34 Juliet, the read back correct. Break was there 4906, contact tower 124.230, goodbye.
124.230, thanks, with 496.
Decimal.
KLM99, very good evening with you.
KLM99, Gatwick ground.
Volume okay
hello,
for
taxi,
ATC? Shout if
Juliet,
it's not.
hold short of Romeo, you can expect stand 101.
Stand number 101, Juliet runner.
To confirm that, hold short of Romeo and expect stand 101.
Expect 101, hold short Romeo.
How do you learn, like, how to speak on VATSIM and how to operate the plane? Learn your plane. Learn your plane first, I would say. Because if it all goes wrong, at least you can still fly your plane and you can do what's been asked. That's the main thing. Gatwick ground, AirNOTT 232, stand 567 with Oscar on board, type A320 with IFR to Belfast.
AirNOTT 232, Gatwick ground, hello, cleared Belfast, Lambourne 6, Mike departure, squawk 3520, the QNH 1020.
Cleared Belfast, Lambourne 6, Mike, squawk 3520, QNH 1020, AirNOTT 232.
AirNOTT 232, the read back correct. You having a nice stream so far?
Glorious, thank you. 352.
Gatwick ground, good evening, Alpine 705 Echo Golf, stand 49 Lima, crash type 339.
Towers closing, so, oh, okay, fine. Towers closing, so Adri took ATIS.
75 Echo Golf, Gatwick ground, hello, cleared Schiphol, Freen, 1 Mike departure, squawk 3374, the QNH 1020.
Clear to Schiphol via the Phantom 1 Mike departure, the squawk 3374, QNH 1020, Alpine 75 Echo Golf.
Alpine 75 Echo Golf, the read back correct.
Lovely. Right, into...
Gatwick ground, hello, Easy 43 Papa Hotel. It's an A320, stand 555, information Oscar, QNH 1021, requesting clearance to Belfast.
150 and
Easy
7,
4
so
3 Papa Hotel, Gatwick Ground, hello. It's QNH 1020. You're cleared Aldergrove, Lamborn
17.
6, Mike departure, Squawk Tree 243. The QNH. Oh, yeah, I've already said it.
FM, sorry, could you repeat the score again, please? EZ45 Papa Hotel.
No problem. The Squawk Tree 243.
Lambo 16 Mike departure, Squawk 3243, EZ45 or EZ43 Papa Hotel.
right, here we go.
Squawk Tree Papa Hotel, confirm the QNH 1020.
1020 EZ43 Papa Hotel.
EZ43 Papa Hotel, thanks for readback, correct.
Ground DC 536, type base 20, stand 112, request Alpha Manchester with Oscar.
Easy 536, Gatwick Ground, hello, cleared to Manchester, Lamborn 6 Mike departure, Squawk 0530, the QNH 1020.
Nice.
Cleared Manchester via the Lamborn 6 Mike departure, Squawk 0530, QNH 1020, Easy 536.
And Easy 536, the readback correct.
Would I prioritise GSX or the Phoenix? Oh, the Phoenix.
Easy 195, Gatwick Ground, hello, taxi, correction, for now, taxi, hold short of Romeo, you can expect stand 560.
Yeah, it depends what other planes you fly. Alright, Charlie. Yeah, it's a weird one for us doing a bit of night ops, isn't it?
Continue taxi, Romeo and correction, yes, Romeo and Lima to stand 101, good day.
Stand number 101, Romeo Lima.
Taxi 115, taxi, Romeo and Lima and Quebec Alpha to stand 560, good day. Easy 195.
Right, out of 26 left.
Romeo,
Wrap
Lima
around.
and Quebec Alpha to stand 560. Good day.
6,000 up to Lambourne.
Gatwick Ground clearing Easy 832, stand 569, information Oscar on board. Request Alpha clearance to Belfast.
Oh, Bertie, chicken, rice and broccoli.
Gatwick Ground,
Damn.
cleared Aldergrove, Lamborn 6
Is that the Phoenix A320? Yes, it is.
1254, the QNH 1020.
Right, Delta.
Cleared to Aldergrove via the Lamborn 6 Mike departure, Squawk 1254 and QNH 1020, Easy 832.
Easy 832, the readback correct.
Ben, I don't know what to say about X-Plane 12.
Hello, Golf Tango Yankee Extra Kilo 715.
No issues with it. Like, no hate towards it at all. Just don't know anything about it to give you a good answer.
Engine starting, taxi out for VFR departure to
Golf Tango Yankee X-Ray Kilo Gatwick Ground, hello, thanks for now. Your
Yes, Phoenix, this is the Phoenix,
outside
Jamie.
air temperature plus 19 degrees, I'll go get your clearance.
and so approved and Golf Extra Kilo.
Ground, get a ground, Berlin.
Okay, we're fueled, got cargo.
Start and push. Okay.
Beeline 34 Juliet, thank you. 15 push and start through to face west.
Face west, start and push. Beeline 34 Juliet.
KLM 909, you've missed Romeo. Continue Quebec and Lima to stand 101. Good day.
Quebec Lima 101.
And Easy 195, just caution, there'll be a KLM on your right hand side. He'll be taxiing out in front of you to go on to Lima.
Yeah, roger that, no problem at all. I've already done sleep on my flight.
Well, VATSIM 2 Easy 536. I'm doing the same flight. Sweet. Oh, we'll have a nice little convoy, won't we? That'd be nice. Currently practicing Say Intentions, but also watching live streams. Good. Yeah, I mean, Say Intentions is a great way to do that. It really is. Another thing you could do, Jonathan, is try... Oh, I've still got my charts up. Is try doing an observer flight on VATSIM. CF, cheers for the follow. So an observer flight, just tick the box to say you want to connect in observer mode. You'll be able to see everybody. They won't be able to see you. So park up next to somebody, pretend you're them, listen out for them on frequency. You can even say it out loud what you would say back, see if you say the same thing. Obviously don't press push to talk because they'll be able to hear that. The idea of observer mode is for shared cockpit flying, so you haven't got one person connects. Normally one person connects in observer mode, then you don't have two planes present on VATSIM, but the one in observer mode still can talk because they might be doing comms.
Golf at 49 and Lima, request to push back inside.
Alpine 75 Echo Golf, thank you. 49er left, push and start approved face west.
Oh man, that's so good.
Facing west,
I just realised.
75 Echo Golf.
I just realised I didn't have the noise cancellation on these headphones. I just turned it on and it's gone. It's all gone. Amazing. It might get dark soon. We can always fiddle the time. I mean, I would like to do a bit of nighttime practice landing.
Sorry, just confirm, is it VFR to the west you wanted?
Negative, VFR departure to the south.
Roger.
APUs come into life, that's good. Then we'll just get the last few passengers on and see if good old Adri will give us some pushback clearance. I'll be expecting priority treatment tonight, Adri, just so you know. No mucking around. Just kidding, of course. Right. How many are we waiting for? Only 24. 23 now. Are they walking through the tower?
Alpha India Bravo 310, request push and start.
So we got, that's Oscar next to us, I believe. Here comes an easy.
Sorry, the station that called, say again.
Request push and start, stand 141, Airbus 310.
And ever since 330.
Ah, so tower's gone, which means we're going to go 126.
Face east 310, thank you.
825 for director.
And Golf Tango Yankee X-ray Kilo, thank you.
Not much up here.
Runway 26 left, clear to leave the Gatwick control zone to the south via the Handcroft VRP. Not above altitude 1,500 feet VFR, the Gatwick QNH 1020, the Squawk Tree 750.
Quite nice and busy. We've got London Control South on as well. That's good. Centre's on as well. East is on. I bet Germany's busy. God, look at that. Look at that.
And Golf X-ray Kilo, that's all correct. Report ready for taxi.
Oh, here we go.
Golf X-ray Kilo, ready for taxi.
Golf X-ray Kilo, thanks taxi. Hold point Charlie 1 for 26 left via Juliet and Charlie.
Taxi hold point Charlie 1, runway 26 left via Juliet and Charlie. Golf X-ray Kilo.
Banned. Germany's crazy busy, look at that. Not doing bad up north either. Not doing bad at all. Love to see it all come into life, it's amazing, isn't it? Amazing. Don't get that in the daytime, do you?
Alpine 75 Echo Golf, request taxi.
Liam, I don't...
Golf, thanks, you pushed the wrong way, just make sure you
I don't know.
the right way for next time. Taxi, Kilo Alpha, Kilo, hold short of Papa.
How to get the TCA side stick rudder to work with the Phoenix?
We apologize for that. We thought that we were pushing back for the right side. On this case, taxi via Kilo Alpha, Kilo, hold short on Papa, runway 6 left, Alpine 75 Echo Golf.
This is the freeware one, yeah. Someone asked me the other day, and they said, is that the Anybuilds one? I was like, you tell me. And they couldn't.
Easy 43, Papa.
Says it all really, doesn't it?
555, requesting push and start.
Easy 43, Papa, thank you, 555, push and
Send to
start approved
MCDU, departure, 26 left.
Easy 43, Papa Hotel.
Calculate 150, 151, 152, 1 down 0.4, flex is 60. It's fine.
Stand, blocks, thank you for your control, bye bye.
Bye.
It's all looking good. Init page B's look good too. Everything looks reasonable. Everything's come across I would have expected. Good. In which case, let's get them strapped in. Let's think about going.
Ground, I mean 34 Juliet, line 34 Juliet. Requesting taxi to holding point 26.
Beeline Tree 4 Juliet, thank you. Taxi holding point Alpha Tree for 26.
How you doing, Darren?
Via Kilo, Papa and Alpha November, giving way to an A319 passing.
Have
right
I tried?
in front.
Have I had any crashes with the AMD FSR enabled? Everything's pretty good. Yeah, everything's good.
Alpha 3, Kilo Papa Alpha November, waiting for the 319.
How's the ATC volume? Can you hear me like when I'm talking now? Can you still hear me over it? I'm not quite sure.
Alpine 75 Echo Golf, continue taxi, Hotline Alpha Tree via Papa and Alpha November.
Continue taxi Alpha 3 via Papa and November, Alpine 75 Echo Golf.
Golf X-ray Kilo, contact
Sound is good.
direct
You
now
can still hear me over it.
126
Because I always feel like there's no point me talking if ATC are talking. Maybe it's just loud in my headphones. Volumes are good. Okay, fine. How you doing, Darren? Nice to see you.
Ground easy 536, stand for 1 true, request session start.
Do I recommend the TCA throttle quadrant? Yes, it's very good. I love mine. ATC is loud. I love mine.
Face east, easy 536.
Oh, Bertie, no, sorry. The 3070 is in my streaming
Alpine
PC.
75 Echo Golf, contact direct
Still
now
running the
126
7900 XTX.
825. Bye.
Sorry, I should have been clearer.
6.825, bye-bye, Alpine 75 Echo Golf.
Bye.
Gatwick ground, Airbus 310, ready for taxi.
Is that tricky?
Everton Street, Tree 10, thank you, taxi, Papa, Alpha November, hold Alpha Tree, give way to a EasyJet 319, passing right to left in front, correction, left to right in front.
Sorry, can you repeat holding?
Holding point Alpha Tree.
Yeah, I've just always like, if there's any ATC chatter, I wonder if
Taxi
it's
via
just
Papa,
worth
Alpha
being
November,
completely
and
silent.
Hold at Alpha 3 and wait for Airbus traffic to
That's
pass
not
off.
tricky, is it? Tricky, that's not you, is it, on frequency? Hood, we're going to Belfast. Right. Gatwick ground, AirNOTT 232, stand 567, ready for push and start.
Not Tree, correction, 232, thank you, I've just had a report of birds in your area, it's going to be a few minutes.
Oh no.
Hey, fun.
A bit large, you see.
Right, I need to put my aircon on, that being the case.
And then I'll True 2, thank you, stand 567, push and start approved, face south.
Push and start through face south, AirNOTT 232.
Everton Street, Tree 10, contact the director now, 126.825, bye.
Nose right, tail left. One of these days I'm going to get it wrong. I haven't yet, and it amazes me that I haven't.
Everton Street, Tree 10, contact director, 126.825, goodbye.
Alright, engines into
Repeat the handover, sorry.
ignition.
No problem, it's director now, 126.825, goodbye.
126.825.
Good evening, Lee.
Airbus 310.
Bye.
Get to ground, good evening, Alpine 83, Uniform Tango, information on board, Wind 20, 752 Romeo, requesting this to Milan outside.
Alpine 83 Uniform Tango Gatwick ground, hello, cleared to Milan, Bogner 1 X-ray departure, Squawk 0732, the QNH 1020.
02 Milan via Bogner 1 X-ray departure, Squawk 0732 and QNH 1020, Alpine 83 Uniform Tango.
Correct.
I love the sounds of the IAEs when they start.
Welcome aboard our Airbus A320.
Beeline 34 Juliet, contact director 126.825, great.
Instructions including the following safety procedures. The safety card found in your seat pocket contains important information about exit routes,
Oh, Philip, cheers for gifting the membership.
life jackets,
Christopher, you lucky thing.
position.
You're the winner.
Beeline 34 Juliet, contact
Cheers,
director
Philip. Appreciate that, mate.
126.825, great.
126.825. Thank you, sir. Bye-bye. The line 34 Juliet.
Bye.
Gatwick ground, easy 536, request taxi, runway 26 left.
In an emergency,
Easy 536, thank you, taxi holding point Alpha Tree for 26 left via Papa and Alpha November.
released as shown.
Taxi holding point Alpha 3 via Papa Alpha November, easy 536.
We recommend that you keep it fastened.
Please set parking brakes.
Air supply
Fucking break set.
masks will drop from above you. Pull a mask towards
And
you
Alpine
to start
83 Uniform Tango, 752 Romeo, request push and start.
and
Alpine 8-3 Uniform Tango, thank you. Stand 5-2, pushing start approved for the correction, face west.
Alex, how are you? Kobe,
Push that 2
currently
west,
flying to
Alpine
Birmingham.
8 Uniform Tango.
Wanted to watch you live for a bit of entertainment. Oh, you're in the wrong place for that, Kobe.
Easy 34 Papa Hotel.
I'd switch it over.
Taxi.
Easy 43 Papa Hotel, thank you. Just hold, actually, for now, taxi, hold short, Lima.
Taxi, hold short, Lima, easy 43 Papa Hotel.
And easy 536, just caution, there will be a company
Good.
20 pushing off stand 5-2.
I'm the kid that shouted your name.
Company
Was that you?
536.
You rascal.
Hotel, continue taxi, hold short, Papa via Lima.
Left is clear. Right is clear.
Easy 43 Papa Hotel, continue taxi, hold short of Papa via Lima.
Hey, AP, you can go off.
Continue taxi, hold short of Papa via Lima, easy 43 Papa Hotel.
Easy 32, stand 569, ready to push a start.
Easy 832, thank you. Just hold position now for a for an AirNOTT behind you.
Oh dear, dear, dear.
For the whole position, easy 832.
And AirNOTT 232, ready for taxi.
AirNOTT 232, thank you. Taxi Lima Papa, correction, taxi Lima, hold short of Papa.
Lima, hold short, Papa, AirNOTT 232.
Easy 43 Papa Hotel, having slight issues. Our bridge isn't rendered in. Is there any alternate routes? Easy 43 Papa Hotel.
Easy 43 Papa Hotel, no problem. Taxi right to Lima, Quebec, correction.
Oh dear.
Lima, Quebec, Juliet, hold short of Papa.
Tricky, don't jinx it, blimey.
Apologies, turn right, Lima.
We don't need good vibes like that, because that's when it all goes wrong.
No problem, break easy 536, contact director 126.825, great.
Direct 126, decimal 835, UC 536, have a nice day.
Bye.
Yeah, let's not jinx
it.
it.
832, stand 569, push and start approved, face south, give way to the AirNOTT 320 passing left to right behind you.
Behind the AirNOTT passing from left to right, push approved, face south, easy 832.
Gatwick ground, a very good evening. This is Shuttle 72 Lima, requesting clearance to Manchester. We are AP20 at stand 24 and information Oscar, it is copied.
Shuttle 72 Lima, Gatwick ground, hello, cleared to Manchester, Lambourne 6 Mike departure, squawk 6205, the Cuban H10.
At least I've loaded my AB9 profile tonight. I had to double check that before I went live on the stream.
Manchester via the alarm 6 Mike, squawking 6203.
Okay, so the plan is the taxi route, for those that aren't familiar, this is us, left onto Lima, hold short, Papa. So basically don't make the right turn onto Papa until Adri gives us the go-ahead.
Shuttle 72 Lima.
Where did I get my profile? I got it from V1 Simulations, so he's a real-world A320 pilot who has developed a profile for the Moser AB9, which apparently makes it feel just like the real thing, and it feels very, very similar to the stick I used at Infinity Simwings, who are just over there in real life, just the other side of the
Alpine
runway.
8-3 Uniform Tango, thanks taxi Papa, Alpha November, hold Alpha Tree.
It was so lucky. Was that for me?
Taxi Papa Alpha November,
Yeah,
hold Alpha 3, Alpine 3 Uniform Tango.
Yeah, so lucky that I went to Infinity Simwings, had that experience in the sim, and then got the AB9 literally the next week, because as soon as I started using it I was like, oh, okay, yeah, it's very good. Whereas otherwise, how would I have known? I'd been like, well, it feels cool and it feels different to everything I've used prior, but I don't really know if it's accurate to the real thing, whereas now I feel like I can kind of say, yeah, it is, and the fact we've got V1 Simulations backing it up as well, who's an A320 pilot who has made the profile.
43 Papa Hotel, give way to a company 320, passing left to right in front of you, then taxi Alpha November, hold Alpha Tree.
Give way to a company A320, passing from left to right, then taxi Alpha November to Alpha 3, easy 43 Papa Hotel.
AirNOTT 232, continue taxi Papa, hold short Juliet.
Continue taxi, Papa, hold short Juliet, AirNOTT 232.
In fact, Alpine 8-3 uniform, Alpine 8-3 uniform Tango, slight change of plan, taxi Alpha 2 via Papa and Alpha Sierra.
Alpha Sierra, Alpha 2, Alpine 283.
Oh, I love it when it's busy like this. It's a nice controlled approach by the look of it on that easy. What I want to do is I want to make a little
uniform hotel contact direct and
a little pedestal, I think.
25, great.
A little pedestal for the joystick.
25, Alpine 83 uniform Tango. Bye bye.
Sorry for shouting your name. It's all good. Don't worry. Like, I don't have a problem with it. Probably shouldn't do it on frequency, but I'm not here to judge.
Request taxi.
Easy 832, thanks. Taxi Lima Papa Alpha November, hold Alpha 3.
No, I'm good, thank you, Alex.
Lima Papa Alpha November, hold Alpha 3, easy 832.
TCAs are great.
232, give way to an EasyJet 320 passing right to left in front of you, then taxi hold away Alpha 3 via Alpha November.
Give way to the EasyJet right to left, then Alpha 3 via Alpha November, AirNOTT 232.
Easy 43 Papa Hotel, contact director 126.825, bye.
126.825, easy 43 Papa Hotel, bye bye.
Bye.
Who's that on the runway? Cheers, Alex. Glad you like them, mate. I like making them, so it's nice that other people like them. It'd be really sad if I had such a great time making them and everyone was like, oh, no,
Quebec Romeo,
don't like
Gap ground, follow taxi 08 left, Romeo Lima, hold short of Quebec Alpha, you can expect stand 564.
Taxi right, 08 left, 1 Romeo Lima, hold short of Quebec Alpha, and expect 564 for 1 Quebec Alpha.
Seabird 1578, requesting Alpha close.
Zippers 1578, Gatwick ground, hello, I don't have a flight plan for you. AirNOTT 232, contact director 126.825, great.
126.825, thanks very much, AirNOTT 232.
We are.
That is a lot of orange, Lee, isn't it? Yeah, you're quite right.
We are just gonna wait Alpine 83 uniform Tango.
So I'm giving you an instruction. Alpine 83 uniform Tango. Taxi when you can, make and hold Mike 1.
Enable Mike 1, Alpine 83 uniform Tango.
D-line 34 Juliet, line up runway 26 left, a minute for departure.
Line up 26 left. D-line 34 Juliet.
Airbus Industries 310, contact outreach, correction London Control 134.125.
Contact London Control on 134.125.
How'd you get the plane's liveries? FSLTL.
Easy 536, taxi and hold Alpha 1.
Taxi hold Alpha 1, easy 536.
Gatwick Director AirNOTT 232 in the queue, Alpha November for Alpha 3.
Easy 43 Papa Hotel, Roger. And also Snow 232, Roger.
Yeah, FSLTL to get the other liveries installed. You'd get it through the fly-by-wire installer, so the place you go to get the A32NX from fly-by-wire, you can get it in there. And then make sure you pop in, it should do it by default, but if it doesn't, make sure you pop in the VMR file in vPilot. Then that'll tell vPilot to look up the FSLTL model matching liveries. A few BAs over there, look.
Get a 3 for Juliet, wind 270 degrees 8 knots, clear takeoff, and wind 26 left.
Clear takeoff, copy the wind. Line 3 for Juliet.
Nice one, Adri. We'll have to see what I'm doing for time. That's my only concern. Possibly... If we do anything, it will likely be over to Eddie.
Current director, good evening. Easy 832 with you on taxi Alpha November.
Easy 832, Roger. Alpine 8 for Uniform Tango, line up from 26 left.
Line up away 26 left, Alpine 83, Uniform Tango.
Oh god. I just got a low battery. Please recharge headset. Long haul, welcome. Cheers to follow.
Alpine 8 for Uniform Tango, service from 270 degrees at 8 knots, clear for takeoff from 26 left.
Clear for takeoff around 6 left, Alpine 83, Uniform Tango.
Easy 536, behind departing EasyJet A320 to your left, line up from 26 left, behind.
Behind departing traffic, Easy 536.
Hazard, what GP have you got? I think that just had a disconnection.
PLN 34 Juliet 134.125. PLN 34 Juliet.
134.125. Thank you, sir. Bye bye. The line 34 Juliet.
Gatwick Director AirNOTT 232, just wanted to double check, are you seeing the EasyJet in front of me just disconnected as well?
Negative, come back.
EV43 Papa Hotel, I think my game's just crashed, so I'll just disconnect, sorry, thanks, bye bye.
Sure. AirNOTT 232, hold Alpha 1.
Hold Alpha 1, AirNOTT 232. $50.90 I9. I would turn on VSync in the NVIDIA app, would be my first port call. I don't know how that would look with multiple monitors. I've never tried that, so I can't really offer any advice specific to that. But yeah, what I used to do, I used to limit the FPS to 60 in the NVIDIA app, turn on VSync in the NVIDIA app, and then turn on FrameGen in the sim. That would then make the sim do 30 FPS, FrameGen would then double us to 60, VSync would then keep things nice. But I would not use DLSS upscaling, I would use TAA.
134.125.
134.125, Alpine 83, Info Tango. See ya.
Gatwick Director, Berlin 501 Whiskey with you.
Berlin 511 Whiskey, fly heading 065.
Fly heading 065, Berlin 501.
Easy 536, runway 26 left, wind 270 degrees at 8 knots, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 26 left, Easy 536.
AirNOTT 232, behind departing EasyJet, line up runway 26 left behind.
Line up and wait behind the departing EasyJet, line up 26 left behind. AirNOTT 232.
511 descent altitude 5,000 feet, began with QNH 1020.
Right, let's get out there.
Gatwick Director, Easy 4 Victor Romeo, descending flight level 90, speed 250 knots.
C4 Victor Romeo, direct to left and vectors, ILS runway 26 left, descent flight level 70.
Expect vectors ILS 26 left and descend now flight level 270, Easy 4 Victor Romeo.
C2 Victor Romeo, Christian 4 Victor Romeo, speed 220 knots.
Speed 220 knots, Easy 4 Victor Romeo.
Better 511, speed 25, correction 220 knots or greater.
220 knots, Berlin 501.
And now we wait. Yeah, keep an eye out on my left window, so this bit over here, because yesterday or the day before we got some ghosting, so keep an eye over here. Just keep an eye out for it. That could be FSR doing its thing. Not sure though.
I got 232, wind 270 degrees, take up. Please stand by disregard.
Director, speedbed 2064250.
22064, speed 220 knots.
220, speedbed 2064.
Berlin 511 whiskey, left at 025.
Sorry, second. 025, airplane 511.
Berlin 511 and the beginning of descent down to 5,000 feet, please.
Descend 5,000 feet, airplane 511.
Knots 232, wind 26, cushion 270 degrees, 8 knots, runway 26 left, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, 26 left, AirNOTT 232.
Easy 4.
Parking brake
Romeo,
off.
Christian Victor Romeo, leave Holly, heading 070 degrees.
Let those engines stabilise.
Leave Holly, heading 070, easy 4 Victor Romeo.
Super 2064, D7 flight.
Okay, SRS green, Manflex 70.
70, speedbed 2064.
Jersey.
Let's rock and roll.
Berlin 511 whiskey, descent to 4,000 feet.
Descend 4,000 feet, airplane 511.
Easy 536, contact London 134125.
Contact London 134.125, easy 536, have a nice evening.
Easy H32, line up and wait 26 left.
Line up and wait 26 left, easy H32.
Sugar 2064.
Positive climb, gear up.
Right 015, speedbed 2064. Shuttle 72 Lima is with you at Alpha 3.
Shuttle 72 Lima, flight 7 hold Alpha 1.
Hold Alpha 1, Shuttle 72 Lima.
Echo Tango, Yankee X-ray to request change.
Golf X-ray on my service terminate, short security, frequency change to boost.
Exchange for full security goals, Tango Yankee executor event. Bye-bye.
And up 232, contact director 126, decimal 825.
126825, AirNOTT 232, thanks.
Berlin 511, fly radar heading 340.
Let's dial that in, get autopilot on in the meantime.
Timber 2064, descent to 5,000 feet, QNH 1020.
5,1020, speedbed 2064.
You say 126825? That is what he said, right? Can't see that one online. Okay, 126825 it is. Ladder control, AirNOTT 232, 3,000 feet on the Lambourne 6 Mike out of Gatwick.
AirNOTT 232, Boston, plan down, low level, sorry, contact. Through 2278, hold Alpha 1.
Is he giving me his own frequency? That's what's happened. He's given
511 whiskey, cut off at 297 degrees.
I think the director gave me his own frequency.
Timber 2064, descent altitude 4,000.
134125 is what I think I need.
Descend 4,000 feet, speedbed 2064.
Ryanair 4 Victor Romeo, left at 040, descent altitude 6,000 feet, QNH 1020.
So is that part easy for Victor Romeo?
It's 4,000 feet, QNH 1020.
Descend altitude 4,000 feet, QNH 1020, easy for Victor Romeo.
Ryanair 511, descent altitude 3,000 feet, speed 180 knots.
Right, I'm gonna.
180 knots, 3,000 feet, airplane 511.
Timber 2064, left at 340, speed 180 knots.
Left 340, speed 180, speed back 2064.
Gatwick Director, AirNOTT 232, can you just confirm our handoff frequency again?
AirNOTT 232, 134,125.
134,125, thanks, AirNOTT 232.
Version 449, London Control, hello, thank you. Climb now, flight level 170.
That's weird.
Priory 6 number hotel, thanks for taxing flight Mike from 827.
Under control, AirNOTT 232, land on 6 Mike, 4,000 feet.
AirNOTT 232, London, hello, thanks, flight heading 090 degrees, climb now, flight level 130.
090 degrees, flight level 130, AirNOTT 232.
So the 392 Romeo, resume navigation, direct to Babbitt, climb flight level 180.
Climb
I'm gonna sneeze.
resume navigation, direct to Babbitt, see with 390 Romeo.
Yeah, I think the Gatwick Director accidentally gave me his own frequency as a handoff, I think. Is AirNOTT my V8? Yes! Sky's looking mighty fine, huh?
If you 536, resume navigation, direct to Welland, nothing further, monitor Unicom.
So, Relay monitor Unicom is E536, thanks.
Flyway 722 ready.
Flyway 722, thanks bar, Mike 27 clear takeoff, surface wind city 340 degrees 3 knots.
Clear for takeoff, Flyway 722.
AirNOTT 232, left turn heading 360 degrees.
Left 360, AirNOTT 232.
Buzzard 31, turn left, heading 040 degrees, downward leg.
Left heading 040 degrees downward, Buzzard 31.
What's the setting that makes the switch glow? I think it's like an old legacy setting. It's in the accessibility, I believe. Grumpy, there you are. Yeah, a lot of people call me out on it for using it. For using the little blue glow thing. People are like, why'd you do it? And it's like, well, it's not really for me, it's for you guys, so you can see it easier. That's the only reason I do it. If you're watching on a small phone screen, for example, you might not be able to see my cursor clearly, but you'll notice if something glows in blue. That's my rationale anyway. Rightly or wrongly. Is it invasive to join? I tried to join a British Airways VA earlier and got asked to send them a picture of your ID.
Hello London,
What?
good evening, Croatia
Oh my
491 is 2500 climbing 6000.
That's crazy.
Croatia 491, London Control, hello, thanks, climb now, flight level 150.
Yeah, all you need is a new Sky
Croatia
account.
491.
Just a new Sky account, that's all you need. Because the airline's hosted on New Sky, and then you just apply to join through that. That's literally it. Right, Rob.
Version 449, direct.
And that's got data protection stuff written all over it. If they want photo IDs, I wouldn't do that.
Version 449, direct Bogner. AirNOTT 232, resume navigation direct Welland, nothing further, monitor Unicom.
Navigation direct Wetland, then nothing further, Unicom, thanks very much, AirNOTT 232.
Radar, good evening, Ryanair 996, flight level 140 inbound up to.
Runner 996, London Control, hello, thank you, descend, flight level 100.
Descend 100, Ryanair 996.
direct Welland, you said, wasn't
Control,
it?
good evening. Easy 832 with you at 5,000.
Easy 832 London Control, hello, thank you. Climb now for other 130.
Come now for level 130, easy 832.
Don't think Welland's in my flight plan. I just need to
Fire
get
6
confirm.
Hotel, thanks for Mike, line up runway 27.
Turn up on the 27.
London Control, AirNOTT 232. I don't think that waypoint is in our flight plan. Could you just confirm where we're supposed to be going?
AirNOTT 232, don't worry, you can redirect Leicester.
Route direct Leicester, AirNOTT 232. Thank you.
Six five Romeo Bravo, London Control, hello, thank you. Descend flight level 130.
Descend flight level 130.
Fire 722 3000.
Lovely job. Right, we're over to Unicom then. 122.
Fire 722, thank you. There is nothing further, I'm afraid. Monitor Unicom.
Decimal 8. Right, what's this one doing here? 3,000 feet. Lovely job. Yeah, I still wouldn't be doing that though, Minion, I don't think. Like, I don't even like providing that stuff to the government because I don't trust them to store it safely, never mind no offence to them, a virtual airline. Unless they happen to be data encryption specialists. I would rather not. Hell of a responsibility that, keeping that safe. Oh, look at that. And by contrast, New Sky let you sign up with a nickname, so it doesn't even have to be personally identifiable. Yeah, well that's it, Grumpy. I do mostly fly Airbus, as you know, so you know. Nice being back, Grumpy, from your holiday.
Region 5.
GTY XK. Oh, hello, who's that? Oh, there you are. Where are you flying to then? I couldn't see you on the map. Whereabouts are you? Whereabouts are you? You have to give me a clue. Grumpy's not happy being home. Grumpy is grumpy. What airline is that? GTYXK. That's not one I'm familiar with. Oh, it's VFR. Got it. Got it. Oh, there it is. Up by the Isle of Wight. Is it warm in the shed? Not too bad by my usual standards. I don't know if you can see that. 24 degrees. I do have the AC on. I find if I put the AC on to like 25, then it just takes the edge off. And it means the aircon's not running constantly. Obviously, aircons are expensive to run. And I don't want to basically just burn a hole in our electric bill. It just seems really weird because obviously the PCs, I've got 2 PCs, I've got like streamer lights, I've got monitors, I've got another monitor, I've got lights and crap everywhere, which is all using power, which is fine because it's all in the name of the stream. And that generates all this heat that can't go anywhere except in this room. And then I'm using more electricity to cool it down. It just seems a bit dumb, but I don't have a better idea. Unless I move into the house. If I take over like the spare bedroom or something, which is quite big. Which is a big room, therefore I can just crack a window and it should be more manageable. But then the whole point of getting out here into the shed, really, like...
Saloon traffic yellow, easy 13 Echo Tango with stand 8, pushing back, facing north.
Like, no offence to my family.
Luton.
I love them dearly, but the whole reason of coming out in the shed was to kind of get out of the way. Because if I'm streaming or whatever, I don't want to have them feeling like they need to tiptoe around. Equally, if they're asleep, like the kids now, I think, yeah, my wife's probably just finishing up bedtime with them, if they're not already asleep, because they're probably knackered after today. I don't want to be thinking, like, oh god, I need to be quiet. I can't yell, or I can't be like, hey, or like when something happens, you know? So, that was all kind of part of the plan, really. Plus, every meal needs a shed. I love sheds. Sheds are important. Great things happen in sheds. From one Miko founder to another. Oh, thank you, Manic Miner. I do have a checklist off to my right here, although I often ignore it. To be honest, I shouldn't, but... How does one join my VA? Get yourself a New Sky account. So the easiest way to think of New Sky is like Facebook. In the same way that you would create a Facebook account, you create a New Sky account. Then you'll see all the different virtual airlines. There are loads, not just mine on there, there's loads. And you can just apply to join them. All we ask is that you have a score over 8.0 out of 10. So that's your personal pilot score. And then every flight you do gets a out of 10 rating, which then contributes to your score, obviously, but also to the airline score. So what you'll need to do a first flight for what they call the New Sky Academy, which is like just a way that you can practice using New Sky and build up your score without actually doing any virtual airline flights. Once you get the first one under your belt, and presumably I think you need to score above 8.0, then you'll see it all open up and you can start applying to join airlines or create your own. Nothing, it's literally just a button to create your own. There's nothing, no sorcery going on. You can just make your own and you're good. Do I write down the instructions from VATSIM? Not all, but most. So I'll generally write down clearance, and I'll generally write down taxi. But like now, if I was to get told turn left heading 090, I would just do that. And similarly, all the way down on descent, it's very piecemeal. It's like descend now, flight level 150. So it's just like, okay, I'll just do that, and it's done. Arrival into Belfast, I've gone for... We're doing the ILS 17, and we're going to transition at Bell 1. And that will give us, show you, so basically straight into the airfield at Bell Zoo. Then we'll go up, and we'll do a go up, do a teardrop. Also go out, do a teardrop and a round in on final. I'm getting the same stick as you. Is it any good? Yes. Very good. I love it. Best stick I've ever used. Short of the actual one in the sim that I used at Gatwick. What was I doing? Right, what time are we getting in? 20:53. Really? Is it that long? Damn, it's going to be nearly 10 o'clock by the time we get there. Might not have time for that leg to Edinburgh after all. Somehow you got a New Sky account with a 9.4 score. Oh, there you go. You're in business. It's the closest thing I've felt to the one I used in that simulator at Gatwick. Now, I don't know if that... I don't think that was one that's actually ripped out of an A320. I think it was a very expensive one that they bought. I forget who they said they bought it from now. But yeah. Wasp has one as well. There you go. Wasp has just said, agreed. Expensive, but way ahead of anything else on the market. And that's the other thing, because like some people... I think someone said in the comments, like, is it better than the Thrustmaster Ava base? It's like, well... Yeah, but it's not like twice as much better. Like, it is better, but the Ava base is half the price, so it depends how much you're comfortable spending, really. So if you want the best, you have to get the AB9. But if you want quite close to the best, there are cheaper options out there. I guess it's kind of like if you were to buy a... If you were to go into a BMW dealership and buy yourself a nice brand new 5 Series, that would be a beautiful car. Beautiful car. Absolutely stunning thing to drive. Then if you went down the road to the Rolls-Royce dealership, of course it's going to be better. Is it, I don't know, 6, 7, 8 times better based on the price? No, of course it's not, but it is better. It's kind of how I look at it.
Manchester traffic, EZ536, over 1 Mike, arrival into Manchester, descending to level 200, Manchester traffic.
For some reason this flight is longer than I thought it was going to be. Does that sound really stupid? I'm 5.0 because I don't know how to get a flight on. What do you mean, Oscar? Do I have a... Do I have a what? A plate? I don't understand. How do you start a flight on New Sky? It should auto start. In theory. When you push back, it should like come up being like ding dong, and a little pop-up will say, do you want to start the flight? If it doesn't do that, you'll have to start it manually within the software. Demon, how are you? I got a 4090. Would I go TAA mode? Yes. No, it's not a Phoenix feature. It's a feature within the sim. I would go into the settings and show you, but it will disconnect me from VATSIM, so I won't do that if it's all the same to you. Yeah, TAA. And if you want frame gen, put frame gen on top of TAA, and that will prevent you from getting the smeariness. Trouble is, if you use DLSS upscaling, obviously our speed tapes and altitude tapes are all nice and still at the moment, but if this was like scrolling, if we were in the climb, with DLSS upscaling, like in quality or performance mode, this would be a smeary, horrible mess. If you use TAA, then layer NVIDIA frame gen on top of it, it's fine. Obviously I've gone a slightly different route because I'm on an AMD card. I've layered AMD's FSR on top of TAA, and similarly we get a good result. But the upscaling DLSS kind of sucks, which is a shame. Just got the 777 freighter. When am I going to do another 777 stream? I don't know, Derek. Maybe tomorrow now you mention it. Is there freight? Is there much freight out of Gatwick? Adri, are you still there? Is there much freight out of Gatwick, like in real life? Cheers for follow, minion. Digger, hello to you. Because I think the plan for tomorrow's stream, not entirely sure what time I'm going to start. It's half term this week, so I'm on a bit of a different, slightly different morning routine with kids being off school and bits and pieces going on. So it'll be a probably slightly later start, not like a 9:15 or a 9:30 that we normally do. It'll probably be more like 10:30. But what we're going to do is try and do... Max, thank you. We're going to try and do some Gatwick ops tomorrow because our good friend Gamer Clark is going to be on ground, and he advises me that Tower is also due to be online at the same time, so it could be quite nice to have that in the daytime, so we should really make good use of it, is my thought. Gatwick has a decent amount of freight stands. Yeah, so there is freight that goes in and out of there. It wouldn't be weird for us to turn up in a 777 freighter is kind of what I was getting at. Sorry you missed the start, don't be sorry. YouTube's got a rewind feature, it's all good. Anyone else have horrible performance with the A350-900? What I would try, Jerome, would be to disable the cabin. Yeah, it'll be a morning stream, Wasp, just
traffic UC536,
just not as early as we normally do. Oh, plane guy. I hate doing liveries. Absolutely detest doing liveries. I need to sort out the 777 freighter livery that I've got for 24, and I'm also dreading Phoenix doing their big 2024 upgrade because I guarantee my liveries are going to break. Don't know then, Jerome. Don't know. Are you out of VRAM? What res are you playing at? That'd probably be... What I would do is enable developer mode in the settings, and then show this little FPS counter, and check your GPU memory at the bottom, make sure you've got plenty. See which component is limiting your performance. Right now we're limited by main thread, which is our CPU, because it's always the damn CPU. Are the Phoenix updates free? I believe so. The Neo is going to be a separate product though. And I will absolutely be buying it. Love it. That's going to be so, so cool. I say, once we get that... We have the fly-by-wire though, I know, but like... It's Phoenix, you know? Yeah, your system RAM's okay. Just double check your VRAM, because if your VRAM starts to overflow, what will happen is your processor will start picking stuff out of your VRAM and putting it in system memory, and your CPU gets bogged down with that one, with that task, and therefore isn't running the sim. Yeah. Maybe try lowering your what's it called? Why have I forgotten it? Texture resolution? Try lowering that in the settings. Yeah, Jerome, try the texture resolution. Also, just try your terrain level of detail. I don't know what you've got that set to. If you've got that set to like 200, probably lower it to like 125. There's also dynamic settings built into 24, so you can give it a target frame rate, and if it can't hit that, it will start to lower stuff dynamically. Or better still, auto FPS, although that's kind of an unofficial mod that is kind of against the EULA for flight sim. Have I got any feedback on the new INI Gatwick? It looks good, but a tad expensive. So I had someone in the stream the other day say, is this the INI Builds Gatwick? And I said, well, you tell me. And they couldn't tell me. So, yeah, I don't doubt it's good, the INI one, but so's the free one. The trouble is, like, Gatwick kind of looks a bit shit anyway. Like, in real life, it doesn't look that nice. So it's not going to really benefit from a super fancy treatment. So I don't know. Performance-wise, it seems the same, doesn't it, as the freeware one? So I think if the INI one performed better, I'd be like, oh, hell yeah, get the INI one. That got us an extra 10 FPS on the ground and on short final. I'd be all over it. So, I don't know. I'll cave and buy it eventually, but... I feel like now maybe isn't the time. "70 FPS in Gatwick and some blinking in the cockpit while I'm panning around. Is that the tearing? Is there a good EGNX? Yes, Jamie, there is. Piragi. They do an amazing EGNX. Same people that do the very, very nice version of Edinburgh and also soon to be Birmingham. I hope Birmingham starts to get a bit more love on VATSIM, because I always feel, you know what will happen? Like on launch night, it will be like Birmingham will be lit up on VATSIM, and then I hope a week later, or 2 weeks later, or a month later, or 3 months later, I hope it still is lit up on VATSIM on a fairly regular basis. Because I feel like Luton lit up when any builds launched Luton, and we're all like, oh my god, Luton! And then not many people fly to Luton anymore, nor control it, so. Yeah. Again, it's one of those where it's like, are you even a flight simmer if you aren't flying into Luton the day it comes out? And then we all move on, and around we go again onto the next new thing. It's starting to get a bit dim in here, isn't it? Dome light. Yeah, I'm starting to feel a bit weird about custom sceneries at the moment. And I really admire the effort that the devs go to, but I just wonder whether that effort's being put in the right places. I think if you can see it through a window, from the air side, from an airside window, if you can see it, do the interior.
93 Uniform Bravo established. Through to the right, 10 miles out.
Oh, hello, what's going on? Follower goal met. 880 out of 880. There you go, that boy, you are follower 880. Have I tried the Euroscene Leopard freeware? That came out a long time ago, didn't it? I say a long time ago. Reasonably long time ago. And I think, if that's the same one we're talking about, I think so. I'm trying to think where I downloaded it from now. It was really highly detailed and it nearly killed my CPU, so I think we're probably talking about the same thing. I think we're talking about the same thing. Right, where are we? God, we're not even over Wales yet. It's taking forever, this flight. Why is it taking so long? Ah. That'll be why. That'll be why. 100 knot headwind. I think it's taking forever.
X 93 Uniform Bravo, 8 miles out, Airbus 321 with information Juliet.
How you doing that, boy? Oh, we're going to actually turn even more into that wind now, aren't we? Once we get to Tenso, we're going to turn right into it. I thought we were going slow. Right, what's the weather doing?
Manchester traffic, UC 536, over 1 Mike, arrival into Manchester, descending to
1015, let's refresh it. Yeah, 170 and 8. Runway 17 it is, no question about it.
Right, 16 miles.
I tried the Indy A300 a couple of times, a long time ago, in 2020, not in 24. I did like it though, it's good fun. I thought it hand flew quite nicely. More so than the bloody A350. Have I had any problems connecting to Simbrief? No, not at all. My specs, 5800 X3D, 7900 XTX.
Gen X93 Uniform Bravo on short final.
Hello,
3 miles
Patrick.
out, 23 right. Manchester.
I will wait for you to land before I line up and wait then. Stop.
All good, Alex. I don't know why that'd be. Why can't you connect to SimBrief? It's weird. Now, we're going to get there before dark. I don't think so, not at this rate. Because now, look, this is going to turn into a pucker headwind, isn't it, after this turn? I did when the sim launched, Wasp. Yeah, look at that. Complete and total headwind, near enough. What did you think, Wasp, when you tried it? Hey, David. I just want, basically, I know what I want. I just want Phoenix to make every single Airbus.
Manchester Easy 35 extra uniform is now 7.5 miles to runway 23 right. Manchester.
Don't worry, Alex, it's okay.
93 Uniform Bravo, vacated.
That's probably what I might have
yeah, so if Phoenix could just, you know, if they could just get on and do that, that would be much appreciated. If I was them, I would start with an A330. And then you've got freighter versions that they could do, of course. Then they could take that and then turn it into an A340. And then, I mean, there's tons of A340 freighters out there, isn't there?
Traffic 15 miles to the northwest, expecting like downwind.
Does the video button work in the Phoenix? Don't. I want to say no. Can you remind me where it is as well?
Manchester traffic easy 15 Echo,
Video. Yeah, it's going to be a negative, I think, on that one. I just found the A330 a little bit on the weird side to hand fly as well, if I'm honest. Again, haven't tried it in a while though. How you doing, Shelf? Cheers for the follow, mate. These Phoenixes are just so bloody good, aren't they? That's the problem. And anything that's not a Phoenix, it's like, well, it's not a Phoenix. So, yeah. What am I doing? Arrival. That's what I'm doing. 170 and 8.
traffic easy 125 Echo, climbing through 1000 feet, X-Lab 1 Romeo,
Temperatures 15. And QNH 1014. Let's have a look at some charts. Come on. So, refer to minimums. Where's the minimums? Down here. ILS. We are a Cat C, aren't we? As an A320, I believe. So that'll be 406. Every time you try to model match, it doesn't work. There was a bit of a delay, wasn't there, Fruity, with the Phoenix update? I don't know, just let them cook. Like, software's really hard. It's really hard. Even when you think, oh yeah, it'll be done by this date, it rarely is. Something will come up and kick you in the arse. It's kind of like, you got to decide what you want. Do you want it now and broken, or wait a bit and it'd be good? Because we've had now and broken in the form of Flight Sim 24, and look how much we bitched and moaned about that. So I think we just got to hold it. Yes, Wasp, I did. I heard about that a while ago. I think release date I kind of heard back end of this year, early next year, so it could be a way out yet. But yeah, I think the 5080 Super will be a 24 gig card. So that could be a pathway back onto Nvidia, I suppose. But yeah, I've boxed up my 4080 Super, taped it all up. I've got some like proper like wrapping stuff that you sort of like, you know, those big reels of plasticky cling stuff to wrap it all around so it's all ready to go. I'm going to whack it on eBay, see what I get for it. You know, I'm hopeful I might get sort of $950 for it. That seems to be what they're going for. Slightly apprehensive about selling an item like that on eBay. Like the potential to get scammed and goodness knows what else. 60 mile top of descent. Finally, we can get out of this wind. Look at it. 95 knot headwind. Favourite Airbus? Probably this. There she is. We need a bit of chase plane in our lives, don't we? Thank you, Rob. I'll keep that under consideration in the event that I get kicked in the head by a horse. Oh, sorry, Jamie. Rob's beat you by 50 pence. I believe the winds are favouring runway 25. I don't know, Arthur. I was just looking. Refresh it. 180 and 7. That's got runway 17 written all out. It was 170 and 8 a minute ago, so. Must be getting the weather from the east coast. Why? What's going on? Is it windy? Watching on your YouTube too. Nice. Ryan's currently the high bidder at 30 quid for the 4080 Super. On an RTX 2050, 8 gig of RAM, Core i5, amazing for 2020. I get like 50 FPS, but with 24 optimized settings, I only get 15. I think it's the VRAM. Probably it is. Yeah. Highest bidder now goes to Lee. Surely it'd be a channel giveaway. I had someone email me saying if I ever get rid of it, please would I give it to them because it would mean an awful lot to them. And it's like, yeah, you know what would mean a lot to me? Like 900 quid in my bank account. Sorry, kid, you're not having it. Almost there, look. We've got a plane really quite near to us. Got here right above us. Aha, ha, there, yeah, look. Oscar, is that you? Would I want to be a pilot? I don't know. Local airport they're currently using 2.5. Rob, currently they are worth more than what I paid for it. If eBay's to be believed, I think I paid $9.29. Or like probably $9.40 once Scan charged me their usual tenner for shipping. Exactly 900 quid. Basically, what the 4080 Super's worth will roughly cover a 9800X 3D. Look at us, we're cloud surfing. Nice one, Oscar. Good luck. I do like scan though. 75 for the car. God damn, big time. People are getting their wallets out now. Yeah, never really sold an item that expensive on eBay, so I'm just slightly wary of getting screwed over in one way or another. In ways that I'm not yet clear on, because I'm not really that familiar with it. Just imagine like somebody breaking it on install and trying to blame me and then send it back and it's knackered. That kind of thing. X-Plane or MSFS exclusively? Exclusively MSFS for me. £20 instalments. God damn. Do I have a hard bargain, Rob? It's up to you, Oscar. If you want to go ahead, I can slow down. I'm in no rush. I'm just chilling. There you go. Look, Oscar's slowing down. I tell you what, like you saying there that you've got a 3090 holding up very well. The 30 series has aged really well, hasn't it? I was talking to Rob the other day. He was talking about his 3080. It's aged really well. My 3070 not so much, but 3080 I think. Yeah, Fruity, hopefully they sort the VRAM thing out. That's going to be a Sim Update 3 thing, I think, assuming they suss it out. I've got a horrible feeling, though, this is just going to be something that we go on and on and on about. Oh, you got a 3080 as well, Lee? I didn't realise that. Turn resizable bar off. Well, they're visible to a point. I mean, this one here is, what, nearly 20 miles out? Can we see it? Mind you, it is in the clouds, in fairness. Still 180. It still looks like 170 is the 17's the preferred runway. Is all 2020 scenery compatible with 2024? No. Mach is 0.791. And in our descent, 0.77. $10 miles. Smashing. Right, should we do it? What should we go down to? Who's that? Oh, hello. 133125. Look at that.
Right, good evening, Easy 832, flight level 360.
Easy 832, Aldergrove radar, hello, vectoring for the ILS approach, runway 25, information Papa's current, report your aircraft type.
Spec Vectors, information Papa on board, and we are type A320.
Easy 832, thank you, descend flight level 320 for now.
Descend 320, Easy 832.
Aldergrove approach, AirNOTT A320, inbound robot, flight level 3004-150.
AirNOTT A232, Aldergrove radar, hello, turn right heading 330 degrees.
Right, 330, AirNOTT 232.
And AirNOTT 232 for now, stop descent at flight level 250.
Stop descent at 250, AirNOTT 232.
Radar, hello, Easy 125 Echo, currently at flight level 240.
Easy 125 Echo, Aldergrove radar, hello, vectoring ILS approach, runway 25, descend flight level 80.
Looks like it is 25 after all.
Runway 25, descend flight level 80, Easy 125 Echo.
Oh, Lee, what a great day.
And Easy 125 Echo, fly heading 310 degrees.
Yes, David.
Fly heading 310.
I do have a VR headset here.
5 Romeo.
Pimax sent their crystal light over to us. We have done a flight on VATSIM with it, but live streaming might be a bit tricky. There is a thing you can do where if you sort of like look down to your knees, you can then see like your desktop. But I've got all my live stream chat on another PC, so I don't know how I would feed that into the VR headset on the Sim PC, if that makes sense.
Easy 125 Echo, just double checking the heading.
Easy 125 Echo, it's heading 310 degrees. 310 degrees.
310 degrees. Easy 125 Echo, apologies.
But yeah, VR is something special, David. Very, very special.
AirNOTT 232, descend to flight level 80.
Flight level 80, AirNOTT 232.
Easy 832, descend flight level 250.
Descend 250, Easy 822.
Wonder what made them choose 25. Is it because it's the longer preferential runway and the winds are not too bad that it's okay? Be curious to know that.
AirNOTT 232, turn left heading 300 degrees.
Left 300, AirNOTT 232. Gorgeous.
Easy 832, speed 250 knots or less.
Rather large cheese. Love
left,
that name, by the way. Yeah, this is the Phoenix. What a name. Top draw, that one. Derek, I don't use any reshade preset right now. I don't know how many VATSIM hours I've got, Ryan, actually. Someone looked for me the other day while I was live.
Easy 125 Echo, turn left heading 300 degrees.
Turn left heading 300 degrees, Easy 125 Echo.
radar, hello, EV87 Alpha Juliet, we're an A320 on stand 14 with information Quebec, QNH1014, request clearance to Gatwick.
Easy 87 Alpha Juliet, Aldergrove radar, hello, cleared to Gatwick via Lisbo. After departure, climb to 5,000 feet, squawking 0352.
Cleared to Gatwick via Lisbo, after departure, climb to altitude 5,000 feet, squawk 0352, the 87 Alpha Juliet.
Easy 87 Alpha Juliet, correct. Easy 832, turn left heading 250 degrees.
Left 250, easy 832.
Is it? How many hours am I up to then? 3:38. That's cool that Aldergrove radar came on. I don't know, Derek. Maybe it's the way that my streaming PC is encoding it.
Descend to descend to flight level 210.
Descend to flight level 210, easy 832.
AirNOTT 232, descend to altitude 5,000 feet, the QNH 1014.
Descend to 5,000, QNH 1014, AirNOTT 232. Oh, look at the rain effects. Love it. Racked up 120 hours. Finally thinking of switching to another payware aircraft. Been thinking about the Anybuild's A350. But it's inconvenient with landing limitations. Yeah, well, I don't know what you've got at the moment, but I really like the 777 freighter from PMDG. I love that that's now available in 24. If you're still in 2020, the 7.3 is a good one. Also, you've got the...
AirNOTT 232, turn right heading 020 degrees.
Right, 020, AirNOTT 232. What are my favourite conditions to land in? Complete stillness.
Easy 832, turn right heading 300 degrees, descend to flight level 90.
Right 300 and descend to flight level 90, easy 832.
Let's just pause that descent for a moment. Lose that speed, otherwise we'll get parking ticket. Speeding ticket even. Right, lights on.
Easy 215 Echo, turn right heading 060 degrees.
Turn left heading, was it right heading 060 degrees, easy 125 Echo?
A firm right turn 060 degrees.
Alright, landing weight 60.9 plus 3.1. 64.
AirNOTT 232, turn left heading 260 degrees, vectors through the localizer.
Left 260, vectors through the localizer, AirNOTT 232. So when they say vectors through the localizer, does that mean I'm going to be brought back around? Yeah, everyone do what Wasp says. Yeah, we're still quite a way out.
Easy 125 Echo, continue the right turn to heading 070 degrees, descend to altitude 5,000 feet, the QNH 1014.
Continue right turn 070 degrees, descend altitude 5,000 feet, QNH 1014, easy 125 Echo.
Don't know where I'm going to fly tomorrow. It'll be from Gatwick, though.
232, continue the left turn heading 250 degrees.
250 degrees, AirNOTT 232.
Easy 832, turn right heading 050 degrees.
Right 050, easy 832.
AirNOTT 232, are there any speed restrictions we need to abide by?
AirNOTT 232, just 220 knots or greater for now, please.
220 or greater, AirNOTT 232, thank you.
Easy 125 Echo, speed 220 knots or less.
Speed 220 knots or less, easy 125 Echo.
Oh, not a good view.
AirNOTT 232, turn left heading 220 degrees, descend to altitude 2,500 feet, cleared ILS approach runway 25.
Left 220 degrees, descend to 2,500 feet, cleared ILS runway 25, AirNOTT 232.
Easy 125 Echo, turn left heading 250 degrees, descend to altitude 4,000 feet.
Turn left heading 250 degrees, descend altitude 4,000 feet, easy 125 Echo.
Easy 832, descend to altitude 5,000 feet, the QNH 1014.
Send 5,000, the QNH 1014, easy 832.
Easy 125 Echo, turn left heading 250 degrees.
Turn left heading 250 degrees, easy 125 Echo.
Okay, so we can get away with low auto brakes here, can't we? Although it is wet. Could potentially be wet.
Easy 832, speed 220 knots or less.
220 or less, easy
I'm going to go auto brake medium.
Easy 125 Echo, you're just temporarily leaving controlled airspace in the turn. It's a deconfliction service outside.
Deconfliction service outside, easy 125 Echo.
Sim does look good, doesn't it?
Easy 125 Echo, negative, stay with me, it's just a level of service. It's basically the same as a radar service.
Oh, apologies, I'll stay with you, easy 125 Echo.
Okay, let's get that approach on. Arm the speed brakes. Approach AirNOTT 232. Are you happy for us to manage our own speed from here on out?
AirNOTT 232, affirmative, there's now no ATC speed restriction, thanks.
Roger, thank you. AirNOTT 232. All right. Actually, I'm going to auto brake low because we're going to get off quite late, I think. Okay, 160 until 5 I'm going to do. It's a rainy.
Easy 125 Echo, turn left heading 210 degrees, descend to altitude 2,500 feet, cleared ILS approach, runway 25.
Turn left heading 210 degrees, descend altitude 2,500 feet, cleared to the ILS 23 left, sorry, 25, easy 125 Echo.
AirNOTT 232, the surface winds 180 degrees at 7 knots, runway 25, cleared to land.
Runway 25, clear to land, AirNOTT 232.
Easy 832, turn left heading 260 degrees, descend to altitude 4,000 feet.
Left 260 and descend 4,000, Easy 832.
Easy 125 Echo, speed 180 knots.
Speed 180 knots, easy 125 Echo.
That's weird. I've got VAP 139, but in managed speed mode I'm at 153.
Sorry, Easy 832, can I just confirm the heading?
Easy 832, it's heading 260 degrees.
That's a new one.
260, thank you very much.
Easy 87 Alpha Juliet, request push and start.
Easy 87 Alpha Juliet, stand 14, push and start is approved.
Push and start approved from stand 14, Easy 87 Alpha Juliet.
Okay, gear is down, 3 greens, auto brake low, flaps full, speed brake armed, lights are on. Landing clearance has been given. Oh, this is looking good. The night lighting does look good in 24, doesn't it? It's looking mighty fine. So this is freeware scenery from flightsim.to. So that's kind of why we flew here tonight. I wanted to see what it's like. Yeah, I have WASP. Yeah, that's why I did it. I activated approach mode. Yeah.
Easy 832, turn left heading.
So I've set my speed manually to VAP +5.
Left heading 250, Easy 832.
Alright, here we go. Itty bitty movements.
500.
Oh, the lighting does look good, doesn't it?
Light slow.
40, 30, 20, retard. 5.
Oh. A little bit off centre. A little bit off centre.
Easy 125 Echo, speed 160 knots until 4 DME.
160 knots until 4 DME, easy 125 Echo.
70 knots, keep it rolling. A little bit off centre there. Otherwise I wasn't devastated with that one. I bet New Sky will ding us though for that. New Sky will definitely ding us. I think I decrabbed. Oh, it's bloody rudder pedals. Sorry, ignore me. A little bit of a squirm fest there, but that was okay. That was alright. I don't want to hear anything more about it.
Easy 832, turn left heading 220 degrees, descend to altitude 2,500 feet, cleared ILS approach, runway 25.
Left 220, descend to 2,500, cleared ILS 25, easy 832.
887 Alpha Juliet, request taxi.
Easy 125 Echo, the surface winds 180 degrees at 7 knots, runway 25, cleared to land.
Runway 25, clear to land, easy 125 Echo.
Easy 87 Alpha Juliet, taxi holding point Alpha 1, runway 25 via Alpha.
Alpha 1, runway 25 via Alpha, easy 87 Alpha Juliet.
AirNOTT 232, taxi stand 13 via Delta, cross runway 17, Charlie, Lima and X-ray.
Stand 13 via Delta, cross runway 17, then Charlie, Lima and X-ray, AirNOTT 232. Not bad for a freebie, is it, this one? Oscar, you coming in now? Right, let's get the APU on. Need a tiller as well, Wasp. Don't forget the tiller.
Easy 87 Alpha Juliet, after departure runway 25, standard noise abatement, then left turn on track at Lisbo, climb to altitude 5,000 feet.
After departure runway 25, standard noise abatement, then left turn direct Lisbo, climb to altitude 5,000 feet, easy 87 Alpha Juliet.
Oh, I tell you what, Lee, I've got fingers and toes crossed.
Easy 87 Alpha
fingers
Juliet,
and toes
correct,
crossed.
hold Alpha 1.
Hold at Alpha 1, easy 87 Alpha Juliet.
I know there's ATC, but I always like to check there's nothing actually coming. Charlie, Lima, and then where are we going? X-ray. Yeah, I'm hoping Windwing gonna come out with something. Oh. Here he comes. Go on, Oscar. Go on. Go on. Go on.
Easy 87 Alpha Juliet via Alpha 1, line up, runway 25.
Well, Alpha 1, line up and await runway 25, easy 87 Alpha Juliet.
Bloody good show, Oscar. What do we think of this then for a freebie? Keep in mind it's free. Right, so Charlie now turns into Lima here. Where's the next leg going to be? To bed. I'm absolutely shattered, to be honest. I think my plan is to torpedo a bottle of white wine in the fridge and then go to bed. And then wake up and do it all over again tomorrow morning.
Easy 125 Echo, taxi stand 12 via Charlie, Lima and X-ray.
Oh, Thomas, how are you, mate?
Taxi stand 12
Oh, you're the next in line.
Charlie, Lima and X-ray, Easy 125 Echo.
Easy 87 Alpha Juliet, the surface winds 180 degrees at 7 knots, runway 25, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 25, Idiot 7 Alpha Juliet.
Looking alright though, isn't it? Again, as long as the taxiways are accurate, as long as the stands are accurate, that's like 80-90% of it for me. I mean, yeah, the terminal building doesn't look too snazzy, but good enough. Oh, look at that spray. What app is running my VA? New Sky.
Easy 832, speed 160 knots until 4 DME.
160 Easy 832.
And Easy 832, the surface winds 180 degrees at 7 knots, runway 25, cleared to land.
Cleared to land, runway 25, Easy 832.
Here comes Oscar then. Favourite plane? Either this or the PMDGs. I don't really have a favourite, I sort of switch between.
Easy 87 Alpha Juliet, report your passing level.
Passing altitude 2,600 feet for 5,000 feet, left turn Lisbon, Idiot 32.
Easy 87 Alpha Juliet, thank you. Climb now, flight level 90.
Climb now, flight level 90, Easy 87 Alpha Juliet.
Abrupt on the brakes there, never mind. Parking brake on. Ugh. Right. We're in prime position for Oscar's landing. Wherever he is. 787 or A350? Oh god, I don't know. I don't know. Where are you, Oscar? There you are. Easy 832. Right, I'm just going to fix this parking job real quick. And we will turn our engines off. Close the flight. Turn the strobe off. Let scumbags out. Yeah, off centre. I deviated off the centre line. Perfect scores under 8 metres, I was 8.4. That's annoying. Still, a 9.90. Can't grumble. Nice! Sorry, Arthur. Still, you did a lovely job, Arthur. Still, my praise goes directly to you now.
Easy 87 Alpha Juliet, unfortunately no further ATC, monitor Unicom now 122.8. Have a nice evening.
Over to Unicom 122.
Yeah, Fruity's got it right. Cheers, Alex.
Cheers, bye.
Oh yeah, I mean, David, if you've already got Pirigi, then stick with it. But like, given that it's zilch.
Easy 832, we cleared to land.
Yeah, it looks alright.
Easy 832, affirmative, the surface winds 200 degrees at 8 knots, runway 25, cleared to land.
Cleared to land, runway 25, thank you very much, Easy 832.
Cheers, C. Ah, here he comes, I can see him now, look. Come on, Oscar. Looking tidy. Never in doubt, Oscar. Never in doubt. Look at that. Look at that. So basically, the only person that had a problem tonight was me. Everyone else looked alright. Yeah, this looks alright, this airport. For a freebie? Can't whinge too much at that. EasyJet, you better watch my paintwork. Lovely jubbly. Right, everyone. I will see you all again in the morning. Bright, but not quite so early as usual. It's more. I'll schedule it in a bit when I go inside. But I imagine it will be 10, 10:30, possibly 11. I need to figure out what's going on in the morning. But yeah, I'm going to go and be all sophisticated now and have a nice glass of wine. So thank you all very much indeed. See those of you tomorrow that are able to join. Look out for it in the next hour or so on the channel. I'll try and get it scheduled and then think of a route to go. But likely to be freight out of Gatwick because yeah, Gamer Clark's on ground and Tower's also going to be on. So this time of the day, or that time of the day rather, you need to take the wins where you can get it. So until tomorrow, have a good one and I'll see you then. Cheers.
Easy 832